Good Saturday morning. Sun is shining. Skies are blue. I don't hear any birds chirping though. Yeah, it's about 10 a.m. Just getting started. Right after my video got done yesterday, I heard what sounded like a firecrackers going off, and but like a muffled firecracker. So I walked out here and looked. See that tree branch? Kind of fell. The guy's car was right where that right there is, and it just missed his car. When I came down here, the whole thing was going like this, back and forth. So, fortunately, nobody was walking under it, and like I said, it didn't really hit his car. I call this thing a string bean tree, because if you look at it, it looks like string beans hanging from it. Which is all like these little dried up things. So yeah, so there was a truck here in the driveway, and the back bumper of the car was, let's see, it's like a string bean. I don't know what this tree's called, but the back bumper of the car was like right where my foot is. So, and up there is where it broke off at. But these trees are like super brittle anyway. You know, they do snap kind of quick. So somebody's got to clean that up. Ain't gonna be me. But if you want a string bean, I'll send you a couple. But yeah, I have no idea what that's called. None at all. So, I got a dilemma again. I went and did my pickup yesterday. I have another pickup next Friday at my one computer store. And then the other computer store called me yesterday. I didn't call him back. I didn't have my phone when he called. But that's the guy that I have to buy the crap from. So, he was saying a couple weeks ago that it was, what's up, homie? You doing alright? Smile, you're on YouTube. I think I got you in there, I don't know. But, yeah, it's like $1,000 of crap. But I always have to bicker with this guy because most of the computers he has are these here, the i3s, but he pulls the CPUs out of them. And I told him, I said, you know, he wants $5 a piece. If they're totally complete, you know, CPU, everything in them, then fine. Because, you know, the lowest i3 is, I think it's like $2 or something just for the CPU. So, you know, I mean, I'll make, you know, my money back at $5 a piece, but yeah, like said he had like 200 of them. Well, you know, I don't have time to sit there and go through every damn one. So, I'll have to give him a call, maybe Monday, and see exactly what he has, because I know he had a bunch of hard drives and stuff too. So, you know, it might be a $1,200 freaking thing off me, all said and done. Who knows? Or more. Who knows? Who knows? But, you know, I have to just make sure I can make my money on it. I don't want to break even, that's for damn sure. Need to make a couple dollars. Scrapping garbage. Here, I'll put the light on for you, buddy. There you go. Now it's shinier. I think it's almost full. So, my plan today is I'm going to take these, my breakfast. See that? Banana nut. So I'm going to take these apart real quick. I don't know, maybe there's 15 or so in here. What was it? 6 screws. couple little of those deals. Get these out. Get them out of my way. And then I'm gonna start on I don't know. Probably start on this pile. Or that pile. Probably that pile. Because I'm gonna have to have room for next Friday anyway. That guy's gonna have a crap load of stuff, so get that out of here. I'll work on this today. I gotta get this thing here out of the way too. It is impeding on my walkway. Yeah. Impeding. Yeah, put it over there for now. Don't want my scale to fall off. Oh, man. Oh, and then I went in the house yesterday. My rule of thumb is if my shoes come off, I'm done for the day. I'm not coming back out. So my shoes came off and I had to come back out. I was like, shit. So my neighbor has been out of town, so a couple of his employees came and dropped this off. So another 100-gallon water tank. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So 1, 2, 3 brass doofenshmirtz on it. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it in half or it's pretty heavy. There's some more crap over here. So I gotta find somewhere to put these. Oh yeah, I saw a little baby groundhog out here the other day. Little one. I threw some strawberries out here. Yeah, somebody was eating them. Somebody was eating them. That's cool. Oh. Oh, little flies and shit. I think we're gonna just dump them on the ground. Go this way. Still protesting. Nah, I'm gonna have to cut it here sooner or later, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta find somewhere to put these. Yeah, this went down 4 cents a pound in a day. A day. 12 to 8. So what I would have made $200 on would only be like $120. People make a lot of noise. So I guess that's gonna sit until he said maybe after the first month that stuff will go up a little bit. So we'll see. I was ready to sell it at 12 cents a pound, but not now. I could throw it in the shred now. Still more than shred, not much though. 3 cents more. And people like, oh, it's only a penny. Yeah, well, you have thousands of pounds of that shit. Those pennies add up quick. You'd be surprised. Even this stuff. You know? Another piece of the puzzle. You know, 5 cents a pound, you know, a few months ago it was 14 cents a pound. It's a big chunk. And I gotta get these out of the boxes and get these boxes thrown away. Get this trash out of here. Fucking TVs, printers. Ugh. Alright, so that's my plan for today. Is actually, you know what? I'll probably put those in a box somewhere and just shelf those because those are nothing. These are taking up the room, so I'm gonna need room. So, and if I can get a bunch done and get a couple more totes of wire and extrude it and stuff, I will take it to the scrapyard instead of piling it up. Yeah. There's a nice metal socket green. All you gotta do on these, lock the door and pop that battery out, throw it in the bucket, and then take it and throw it in there. Ta-da! Done. Done. Oh, and this here was weird. This was on a hard drive with 2 fans on it. Never seen anything like that in my life. So that was kind of interesting. And so these here are pretty much done. I have to go through these because some of these might be a different grade now. I'll have to. I have a picture of the ones that I have to separate. So just more hassles with that frickin' board sort. Good Lord, what are you gonna do? It's all part of the game, I guess. So got my other chair out here. The problem with this chair, but you know it won't do it now. But it'll, when you sit in it, let's see. Oh, yeah. So when you sit in it, you go like way back. Whoa! I actually had it resting up against my headboard on my bed, so I didn't fall back on my ass. But the other one, I just took that foot pedal that was on the bottom, that footrest. I had to take that off because when I would swivel it, it was slamming into the legs of the desk. So took that off, and it's doing its job. Doing its job. So I haven't messaged the neighbor yet today. Talked to her or messaged her a little bit yesterday, and she said she was gonna go to sleep, so I told her to get her rest. More power supplies. So I'll give her a shout maybe this afternoon or something. See how her day is, or how she's feeling. So with that all being said, I am gonna get to work and eat my breakfast and crank these out. This will probably take me 2 hours. Maybe, how many's here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Hour and a half. I could usually take one of these apart in 5 minutes, but what I've been doing is I've been doing them completely apart. So if I like this one here, I take the 4 power supply bolts out, screws, and then I pull all the wire. You know what these are? These are dividers for ceramic tile. So I'll take all the wire out, and then I'll pull the slot cards if they have them. Ooh, surprise! Look at that. That's pretty. Yeah, and then I'll pull the slot card, and then I'll unscrew the disk drives, CD-ROMs, and then I'll pull the fan board. But what I'm doing is, so see, technically I could pull those off, but I'm just going to throw that as a copper aluminum. I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah, so like on the ribbon wire, I used to throw all this stuff in a bucket or a tote or a garbage can. So now I'm just cutting the gold ends off as I go. So cut them off, put the gold ends in there, put the wire in there, done. And the same thing with the disk drive, that goes right into a milk crate. The CD-ROM, I'll take that out, and I'll take the board out of it, and then the board will go in here, and the empty CD-ROM case will go in a milk crate. Shred, and then pull the power supply out, cut the wire off, pull the fan off, and then take the board out and get this heat sink off the battery. And then I always take like these little brackets to clean the board up, so you don't have all that garbage on there. They don't appreciate it anyway, but I do it. And I might just leave all these little spacers in here. So that's the only good thing with the one scrapyard. There's always some crap, you know, in the ones that don't have a thing. I mean, I get brass valves, I get all kinds of crap in there. Copper, aluminum, you know, loose stuff. So it's like a little bonus. But that's how I'm doing them now, instead of just piling everything up in separate piles. Like the boards, I used to take them and just throw them in a big pile. And then, you know, go back and clean them. But CPUs, I don't care. I'm just throwing these all together. I'll sort them out later. I've already gotten, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, like 5 slot processors to add in the pile. And there's a lot more in here. I haven't found any ceramics yet. They've all been slot processors, or they've been the big green fiber like these. So, but it's a, you know, there's still a large socket motherboard. So, but you know, take what I can get at this point. I want to try to get all of this done, and before my birthday, which is next month, I want to try to do a board sort run. You know, maybe prices will go up a little bit by then. If not, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it, because, like I said, I'm running out of funds super quick. But you know, I have to, you know, keep getting, you know, the stuff as it comes in, or you know, as I get calls for it. You know, I see people, oh, well, why are you buying scrap? Because that's what you do. When it's this stuff here, you don't always get it for free. And with the contacts I have, I get a lot of free stuff, but sometimes you have to pay for it. So, but you know, you have to be able to negotiate, and you have to know, you know, kind of your prices, so you don't really burn yourself. If I had the option, no, I wouldn't pay for a damn piece of it. But like I said, when you buy from scrapyards, they buy it, so you know, they're not just going to give it to you and lose money. And right now, my scrapyards are what pretty much keeps me going. But you know, it's been slow. So I did the 8 boxes of towers the other day, and then my Kentucky Fried Chicken customer called, so I went and did that yesterday. And then the other computer store for next Friday called, and you know, that's all free stuff. And now the other computer store with the big haul, which is like another, it's like probably this many computers, because this is like 221. So, you know, he called, but you know, he wants to get paid for his, and like I said, he's the one I have to negotiate with. But if I had the option, yeah, I would still, you know, take all this stuff, break it down, and just sit on it. But I don't have that option, because this is my living. This is what I do. I don't collect a disability check, Social Security check, you know, nothing like that. So, you know, this is, if I don't do this, then I'm done. So I have to do what I have to do. Just like selling that copper yesterday. I didn't want to do it, but, you know, when you look at your bank account and you're almost on the zero mark, then yeah, it's, you know, you bite the bullet and you get rid of it. So, I mean, that $500, you know, I mean, it helps, but it's not even close to what I need. But, you know, you can always get more. You know, I mean, it always piles up. So, Even if I took all these boards off these hard drives and threw them in the breakage pile, you know, it all adds up. So it's a numbers game, and you know, you just have to do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. So most of you people understand that, but there are some people that you can tell them the same thing 100 times, and they want to ask you the same question. There's some CD-ROMs in here. Oh, you know what? I took these out of a scrap bin at the yard. Here's a solid state hard drive. Huh. These are good. Just take the board 60 gigabibbles. But these have a nice board in them. Alright guys, later.